Okay, well, we're going to get started. It is 10:15. Good morning. And if you haven't been on board for our previous two webinars, my name is Tanya Bulette, and I'm the counseling coordinator for the San Diego County Office of Ed. And this webinar today is by Keith Turner, who is the interim outreach coordinator at Grossmont College. So we're fortunate to have him on board today to share all kinds of great information about Grossmont College. And he does have a raffle prize. So at the end, stay on and you might be one of our lucky winners to get some goodies from Grossmont College. So Keith, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
All right, thank you, Tanya. Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Keith Turner. I am the interim outreach coordinator at Grossmont College. I'm also a former student of Grossmont College, so it's dear to my heart, and I'm glad to be here with you all today to share some of the benefits of attending Grossmont College. So on our next slide, you'll see why Grossmont College, right? There are several colleges in the San Diego region that students can choose from, community colleges. And so here are 6 of the top reasons that Grossmont College is chosen as a college. And one is our low unit in the cost for it, but also number 1 is we're the #1 transfer school to San Diego State University. So if there are any high school students who have aspirations of going to a university, and mainly in our area, San Diego State typically is one that they like to go to, we are the #1 transfer to that institution. And so keep that in mind when you're assisting students. Also, you'll see here some of the other benefits of attending our college. So some of the opportunities available at community colleges, is that they're affordable. Universities typically, they cost thousands of dollars to attend or to take a class, where community colleges are pennies on the dollar compared to attending a university. And so we do like to share with our students that, hey, you don't have to start off at the university. You can start off at a community college, get a degree or certificate, which we provide, and transfer opportunities to universities if that is what they strive to achieve. So we provide a pathway to 4-year degrees. So some of the educational opportunities is our associate's degree, which typically takes about 2 years for them to complete the associate's degree, which is 60 units. And we have the associate's degree to transfer. So if they want to continue on and take a major at a university, they would do some of those undergrad courses at our community college and then transfer on and complete the upper division courses at a university. We also have our CTE certificates, career technology education certificates, where maybe they're just interested in jumping straight into a career field. They already know what they want to do. They don't want to pursue a 4-year degree. We have those certificates that they can apply for at our community college. And usually you can complete your certificate in 1 year, and then go straight into the job field, the job force, strong workforce, and then and start working right away. And then we also have bachelor degree partnerships. One of our partnerships is with Point Loma Nazarene University. Some of our students go on both campuses, and we have like a partnership where you can go into nursing through there and get your bachelor's degree while attending classes at Grossmont College and at Point Loma Nazarene. Also, we have a computer science partnership with them as well, where you can get the bachelor's degree from them, but you're taking classes at both campuses. So that's something to keep in mind when students are selecting where they want to go to college. All right, so some of our academic and career pathways. We have 8 different academic and career pathways that students can choose from. And you'll see here, these are behavioral social sciences, business, applied technology, health science, humanities, language and communication, STEM, and visual and performing arts. And some of the programs that I would like to highlight For example, is our business. We have a business office technology program where students, if they do not want to get a 2-year degree in business, they can get a certificate in business. We have like an administrative assistant. I know we have a medical assistant a certificate where they can take classes for a semester or two and then go straight into the workforce and start working. Also in the health sciences department, something that's really popular at Grossmont College is our nursing department. And students typically do the 2 years at Grossmont and then go into Point Loma Nazarene. But that is a highly competitive field, and we are one of the best community colleges for nursing. That's why they attend here. Also, we have the language and communication. We have over 6 different languages that we teach at our institution. So some students who are interested in that, there's an opportunity there. And then also, I'd like to highlight the visual and performing arts. We just finished construction on our visual and performing arts center. It houses 390 students. So if you ever get the chance to stop by, please check it out. It is like glass door. It is really nice, and it's brand new. We just had our first performances in September. So it is a brand new theater, and we are excited to reach out into our community and get community members to come in. You do not have to be a student to go there and see a performance. You can actually be from the community. So it is something that we are doing to reach out into the East County residents. Some of our programs and services at Grossmont College. CalWorks. CalWorks, if you're not familiar with that, single parents who need assistance with like child care and things of that nature. We have a program for that helps them. The Dream Center for our undocumented students. We have Via Rapida, which is a mentorship program. That mentorship program lasts for 1 year. So we take our incoming freshmen, they sign up for Via Rapida. It's free as long as they're a full-time student. And then they will get paired with a sophomore who is in their 2nd year, and they hold their hand through the process. So anytime they have questions, they have somebody, a student who is experienced and knows how to navigate our system, and it helps them be successful. We've seen some really great success rates through our Via Rapida program, which is primarily for Latinx students, but all students are welcome to join. We also have our transfer center. Like I mentioned earlier, we are the #1 transfer community college to San Diego State University. So our transfer center is wonderful in helping getting students prepared to leave our college, graduate, and transition on into that 4-year institution. We also have a career center. Our career center helps students with resumes, cover letters. They also do interview, and we have partnerships with our community where we help students get jobs. We have a career expo that is coming up. I'll share that flyer with Tanya later on, and she can hopefully share it out to each of you. If you have any high school students who are at least 16 years old and looking for a job, we have, I believe it's 50 different employers attending our career expo to help students get jobs. So that is huge. We also have Puente. Our Puente program is primarily for Latinx students, but anyone can join. Once again, we are always open for all students to join, but it was developed to help primarily the Latinx Hispanic community. So that is a community-based program that it helps mentor students and kind of gives them that sense of belonging. We also have our veteran services, obviously for our military students. We cannot forget about them. They have special needs in different situations. So we cater to them through our veteran services. We also have a tutoring department. Our tutoring department, students can get free tutoring online or on campus. And so we have wonderful tutors who have been there for years. My background is in tutoring as well. And so we actually have tutors that have been there for several years. So they are knowledgeable about the content when they are helping the students. Then we have our EOPS, which is our Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. It helps students get priority registration. They give free book vouchers and bus passes to students who are disproportionately impacted. So it helps with students who are, they have financial needs. EOPS is a great program for students to join. We also have our Umoja community that is for our students of color. But once again, anybody is allowed to join, just like the other community-based programs. And you still get those benefits like priority registration. They give out food vouchers, book vouchers, and things of that sort. And then we have our Accessibility Resource Center. Our Accessibility Resource Center, which is also known as DSPS at other institutions. It is for students with visible and invisible disabilities. So if students have a need, the ARC helps those students get special accommodations, whether that is for testing. Some students have anxiety when they're testing in the classroom. And so ARC will provide students with those special accommodations to pull them out of class, get them in a building where they are by themselves and they get extra time or whatever they need so that they feel comfortable, as long as they identify as a student of need with a visible or invisible disability. And last but not least, health services. Obviously, the pandemic has been crazy for everyone, and our health services has been wonderful, especially our mental health counselors. They've really assisted in helping our students during this time. So we do have a health services available on campus, and they provide things like, we do have Gizmo's Kitchen as well. Gizmo's Kitchen is where we give food out to our students. Usually on a weekly basis, we are providing students with free food and things of that sort as well through health services and mental health counseling. How can we get you enrolled into Grossmont College? It is a very easy process. Our application is online on the grossmont.edu. On the top right-hand side, we have a big green bubble that says apply. It takes 10 to 15 minutes for students to apply. And I'll be showing you later where students can get assistance if they need help navigating the application process. But yeah, it takes about 10 minutes. The second step is an online orientation, which is also about the same amount of time. It is very simple. And then we have a placement questionnaire, the English and Math or ESL placement questionnaire. It helps our students get placed in the right course. So every student has a different situation, and that placement questionnaire is just a few questions, about several questions to help place the student in the right English or math course. And then the fourth step is meeting with the counselor. It's not required, but we highly suggest always meeting with the counselor. You all would know, of course, but we stress that students meet with the counselor, create that ed plan with the counselor so that they know they are in the right career field and they're taking the right classes so they can graduate quickly and or get a certificate, whatever their goal is. And finally is to register for their classes once they've met with the counselor and kind of planned and mapped out those courses that they want to take. And I'll be showing you next how students can get assistance through this process and not have to navigate it by themselves as well. We do have, before I go on to that, we do have the 2-year free college promise. Like every other community college, we do offer students the opportunity to get 2 years free. So we always suggest this, that, hey, you come do 2 years at a community college for free, and then you go take those expensive courses at a university. But there's 4 requirements. 1, they have to apply to either Grossmont or Cuyamaca College. Cuyamaca obviously is our sister college. So students can take classes at both campuses and they count towards the same degree. It's just they have to graduate or pick one college to graduate from. And then number 2 is to complete the new student orientation, which again is about 10 minutes long, and it can be done online. 3 is to create that education plan. That education plan is what we recommend is completed with the counselor. And then 4 is to submit a FAFSA or California Dream Act. And we hope that students have completed the FAFSA with their high schools during that process. That way, when they apply to Grossmont College, that step is already completed because they are able to do it in high school. So we do always ask for that you advocate for that so that students can have that one step already completed. And then here you see there's a QR code in case students want to apply just from this slide right here. So how can students get assistance through all of this, all of our websites and our programs, our services, or how do I connect and get an appointment? We have a YouTube channel called Grossmont Outreach, and it is fantastic because we have short videos. They are less than 5 minutes long, and they will help students with the application, registration assistance, how to navigate our website. So any questions that students may have, if our offices are not open virtually or on campus, students on the weekend or at midnight, whenever they're up and able to complete our application or their orientations, they can log on to our YouTube channel, watch the video, and just follow step by step until they complete their applications and orientations and ed plans and things of that nature. So here we have our Griffiths Virtual Help Desk. Our Griffiths Virtual Help Desk is open Monday through Friday. They are available for students who cannot make it to our campuses. Maybe they have a far commute, right? Or they don't have the transportation to get to us. Or they just want to get a quick question answered. Nobody wants to drive all the way to campus for a quick question, right? So they can log on to our Zoom, and we have a student ambassador available to assist them. Our student ambassadors help with applications, registrations, all via Zoom, or they connect students with the right department. So some students want to meet with a counselor. They can log on to our virtual help desk and get sent into a breakout room with a counselor. Also, we have admissions and records available. Sometimes students have questions about their transcripts or about courses or course holds. They can get connected to an admissions and records representative through our virtual help desk. So it has been very supportive. We've helped over 2,000 students just this year alone through our virtual help desk during the pandemic. So it's very valuable, and I highly suggest that students are referred to this service. Also, we have Grad Guru. Everyone has a cell phone, right? Grad Guru is an application, and I believe we are the only ones in San Diego with Grad Guru, if I'm not mistaken. And Grad Guru students can download this app to their phone. It is free, and we literally send out notifications to students about events on campus and important dates like financial aid deadlines, registration deadlines. Students have busy lives, right? They have all this homework, they have jobs, they have family matters, and sometimes they, especially as a first-time freshman, they don't know all of the events going on campus. And so our app is designed to send them notifications about important deadlines and events on campus. So sometimes we have job fairs, we have student success fairs where they can meet different departments. We have those important deadlines, like I mentioned earlier, where students will get notified on their cell phones about these events on campus so that they do not miss them. It's like a pocket assistant is what I call it, helping students memorize those important dates. And so that is all that I have for you guys today. I want to thank you all for being here. Here's my contact information if you have any questions about Grossmont College. And also my phone number is on here as well to my desk. And yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have. I see that there's a few in here.
Yes, one question is, does Grossmont College offer a veterinary tech certificate program?
Veterinary tech certificate program. That I will check on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will check on that. There's so many different ones. And that is a very specific one. So I can check and get back to you. Who is that? If I can get the information on that. Veterinary tech. That is a special program.
Yes. So
Veterinary tech. I will check.
Claire, if you could put your email address in the chat, and that way Keith can get back to you on that. But that's a great question. I'm curious to know that answer as well. And then is Grossmont College fully opened?
Yes. Right now for the fall, 30% of our courses are offered on campus. Those students who are meeting on campus for their classes, they have to be vaccinated, have a medical exemption or a religious exemption. In the spring, we will be back 100% on campus. So we will have 70% of our classes offered on campus. The other 30% will be offered online.
Great. Okay, any other questions from anybody out there before we pick our raffle winner? Okay. All right, so Keith, do you want to show them what you have for one lucky participant?
Yes, absolutely. So, all right, I'm gonna do some magic here. Let's see. Hold on, I just got to get the right angle. Oh, give me a sec. There. Hold on. We just saw it. Where'd it go? Anyways, we have a goodie bag. There it is. Can you see it?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we have a goodie bag here, and there's a few items that will be in it. One of them is what we all need, right? Coffee mug.
Yes.
All right, so this looks awesome on your desk. And then we also have a thermal cup, right? And so these are 2 items, keeps your coffee hot or your ice cold water cold. And so we'll be raffling that off today.
All right, so our winner for this prize, and if you could put, if you hear your name, please put your email directly into the chat so that I can reach out to you and we can mail you your prize. But if you don't put your email into the chat, then I'm gonna go on and pick someone else because we gotta make sure that the person is here. All right, so our winner for today is Raquel Romero. Yay!
Congratulations, Raquel.
Please.
And I just saw there was, I don't mean to cut off the congratulations. I just saw there was a question about nursing.
Yeah.
The waiting list, it is competitive to get into the nursing program, but students, they should be able to get in as long as they complete all of the requirements on time. And so if you go on to our academic programs on our website, there is like an application that students will need to fill out. And so students who are interested in that nursing program, as long as they complete the steps, they should get in. So yeah, if there's any specific questions about nursing that I can answer, I would be happy. I believe it was Kevin, I think I saw, to get that answered for you.
Perfect. And then Raquel, I do see your email address in the Q&A. Thank you, thank you. And I think we are good. All right, everyone. Well, thank you, Keith. That was great. And I'm excited about your new performing arts building. You haven't been to a show at Grossmont College. They are phenomenal and it's fun. I come from East County schools and it's fun to see my former students that are from the high schools in the performances at Grossmont College. They're always fantastic. And if you have a chance to stop by their culinary program and try some of the goodies that they all prepare, there's just so much happening. So take advantage of tours and going on campus to see what students can enjoy. So thank you, Keith. Thank you everyone for being here. And we hope that you have a wonderful day. We have 2 more sessions coming up with Cuyamaca and with Palomar. So hope to see you then. If not, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.